Hi everyone, so ta-da! It's kind of the video of reckoning. I make resolutions every year, and this is my 6-month checkup on my beauty resolutions. I have, and I'm going to link my original, when I first made the resolutions in late December, early January, of what my 2017 beauty resolutions were going to be. In it, if you go back and watch it, or if not, but I'm kind of one of those very serious about resolutions person, and I keep most of both my personal resolutions and my beauty resolutions. Now, beauty resolutions I've only been doing for a few years, but my life resolutions, I start thinking about and jotting down ideas in October, November, based on what's happened during the year and where I could shape things up a bit, or kind of fell off course, or maybe noticed something in someone else and I said I'd like to emulate that. Anyway, today is about the 2017 beauty resolution 6-month checkup. I think I've been pretty darn good. So let's kind of take a look at the list, or I'll look at the list and we'll go through them and I'll talk about them. 2017 beauty resolutions. When a lipstick comes in, a lipstick goes out. All of these, I'm a makeup beauty. It's what I do. It's what I buy. I buy a lot of things. I like a lot of things, and makeup is certainly one of them. Handbags is not. Perfume, there are things that people love. Some people love dishes. Some people love clothing. Some people love sheets for their beds, or towels, or they love candy. I don't know. It's what I do, and it's hard. The older you get, the harder it is to admit it, because it seems to be, look at the YouTube videos, a lot of young, I'm going off on a tangent yet again. When a lipstick comes in, a lipstick goes out. I have kept this one. I'm going to give myself an A, only because a month or two ago, again, there's a video, I'll try to remember to link it below, I cleaned out my lipsticks. And I had been very much doing the one in, one out. I kept to it probably through maybe April. And then I bought, I don't know why, I bought a lot of lipsticks all at once, whether they were high-end or drugstore, just probably all the new launches. And trying to get rid of, 5 at a time or 2 at a time was difficult. So I just sat down, I purged them, and I said, I think this is going to call me even for the year, and I really believe that. So I think for the rest of the year I'm going to get an A on this, because I love foundation and I love lipstick. So tossing any lipstick, and I know, well, anyway. So I'm going to give myself an A on this, because I said I sat down, bit the bullet, cried, got rid of them. Cull nail polish in half, or 30 a month. Nail polish used to be my thing. It's not anymore. I still buy it. I still love it. I still admire it. But it really, really used to be my thing. And it is not anymore. So but this is hard. I had, well, you can see if I'm saying cull it down, trim it down by 30 a month, over the course of a year, that's 360 bottles. And I probably, so if you double it, that's saying, you mean you had 720 bottles of polish? Maybe more. I've been doing great. I'm going to give myself an A on this one as well. I know, just teacher's pet. I'm giving them to my sister. I have sisters, and then they have friends who have either daughters or granddaughters, and so they are going to a very good cause. But I think they are now overloaded because, I have, it's 180 bottles. July is hard. I haven't done July yet. I've started to kind of when I was doing June's, I was looking already ahead to July thinking, and now I'm really down to like, ouch, it hurts to get rid of these. But I will get them done. I know that I will, because it's not my thing anymore. I have to just get over it. If I had time, like right now I have them grouped by brand. If I had time, again, this is a lot of bottles of nail polish, and I work full-time. And my husband, as you probably know, has cancer, is stage 4. There's a lot of work to be done there. And a house and children and a dog. Cry me a river. if I had time, I would arrange them by color, because then I think you could very clearly see, oh, I don't wear that pink, I don't wear this pink, that one's too light. You know, it would stand out as to which colors you would like, but now when I have them by brand, it's just hard. But I will do it. So I'm giving myself an A. No, this one. No, we didn't do well on this one. No Walgreens beauty shopping unless it's limited edition or hard to find. You're thinking, what is hard to find in the drugstore or Walgreens? Well, Wet n Wild is a lot of times, because they do very limited editions. You know, it's lucky if the store gets 3 highlighters. Anyway, I've not done well on this one. I started out really well, and I've pretty much just fallen off the wagon on this one. I would have to say, if we did this quarterly, I would have given myself an A for the first quarter, and probably for the rest of the year, April, May, June, probably an F. We went from an A to an F. There's no, I guess no in between. But I have to admit, I kind of forgot about this one. When I was getting ready for the video and I read this, I went, oh, I forgot about that. So maybe this will get me back on track. So this is a good thing. We'll see how I do. I'm probably not going to do an update until the end of the year again when I put my 2018 up, but this is a good reminder. I probably need to print this out and keep this somewhere. No buying foundation online if not yet swatched. I buy a lot of foundation. I love foundation. I pick out my foundation every day the same way people might pick out jewelry or shoes, or which top goes with which jeans, or for those of you who love handbags. I pick out the foundation based on how long it needs to look good. Is this a 3-hour place I'm going? Is it the grocery store? You know, is it a 12-hour day, work day? Is it hot out? Is it cold out? Is it very muggy out? Will I have time to blot? I kind of look at the weather, what I'm doing, how long I need to look good for, how good do I need to look. And not buying foundation online if not yet swatched is hard. I'm going to give myself a B- on this. I have been pretty good about it. And I have been swatching. I've been mostly, when it comes to high-end, you know, drugstore you can't really do. But I will get back to the drugstore. It kind of ties into the last resolution. But I've been pretty good. I'm getting samples at Sephora. I've been at Sephora more in person more this year, because I've had to be in the city a lot more where there's a Sephora and I can walk over there. Anyway, so it's kind of good. And, you know, and Ulta is carrying more and more brands, so that's good. This one is an F. Well, no. Next one is Find Homes for My Gently Used Beauty by March 31st. I have more than a handful of women that I regularly send makeup, beauty, hair care, skincare to, little care packages. I found out about them through various places, through various friends. They are as crazy about makeup as I am. They're not in a position to buy as much as I am. And it's really good to not waste it. I know you hear a lot of YouTubers say, well, I give it to shelters or I donate it. I don't know to whom. In the Chicago area, and you know, it's a big city, I cannot find one women's shelter that will take gently used or opened makeup or hair care or skincare or anything. So I don't know, you know, maybe in some states it's not the issue, maybe in some cities, but I don't have anyone to donate it to. And there's only so much you can give to friends and family when you buy as much as I do. So I'm really happy that I've been able to do that. And I do it all the time, but I still have a lot of gently used makeup in my possession. So it's well beyond March 31st. I'm not going to give myself an A because there were bags and bags. I really would have liked to have been out of my house by March 31st, but I guess I have more bags than I thought. But I will continue to do this during the year, and so I think I'm probably going to give myself a B minus on this one, because I do it. I do it regularly. I just sent out a few really big boxes of stuff, brushes, just everything. And but the fact is I still have a lot of stuff in my to go away pile. This one I did very good on. No full-size perfumes. Instead, I will use Fragrance Court or Scentbird more often. Fragrance Court sells sample sizes. They make them up. It's someone who's very ingenious, started a business. I don't know how large it is now, but just about any kind of, whether it's vintage, it's a really fabulous website, fabulous operation. And they, as I said, they do various sizes. What's the word I'm looking for? Not samples. Oh, there's a word when you, decants? Decants. So I said to myself, I'm going to do that more often and use Scentbird more often for the newer releases. And that's what I've been doing. I have not bought any, let me think. No, I either get samples at Sephora, they'll make up a fragrance sample for you. I've gotten them at Nordstrom. I think I've bought a roller ball or two of those that I really like to be able to carry with me, but I do not believe I've bought any full-size perfumes. I love Scentbird. Oh my goodness, if you don't belong to Scentbird, tons of people have affiliate links. I don't do affiliate links, but it is the most fabulous. I think you pick your perfume, you get, I don't know, a spray bottle of it, how much, maybe a half an ounce, quarter of an ounce, I don't remember what it is, maybe $15 or $16 a month, includes shipping, and you can pick and choose. They have just hundreds and hundreds of perfumes to choose, and I just love it, and you choose it. It's not like a subscription box where you don't know what you're getting. And they have great descriptions on the site. They have reviews. You can read about the notes. You can, So anyway, I've been using Scentbird, and I just love that entire thing. And I have ordered 2 perfumes from Fragrance Court, sample size, decant size. So I'm good. This is an A. Yay. Okay, this is the last one. Returns within 14 days. Most places will take returns beyond 14 days, Sephora will, but you get a store credit, which is fine with me because I turn around and use it anyway. But it would just be good to get it out, I literally have this little area of returns because, again, when you buy as much as I do, things don't always work out. And quite honestly, you are fussier because when you own a lot of foundation and you get a foundation that is not quite up to par, you know it because you have so much to compare to. So you might be reading all these great reviews, but I'm sitting here going, oh, but you haven't tried this, that, and the other thing, which is so much better than this one. So this pile just grows, and then I walk into Sephora with this handful of returns, and they are as sweet as pie. I never have an issue at Ulta. I never have an issue at Walgreens, at Walmart, did I say Sephora? Sephora, Ulta. I've just never had any issue with returns of opened used makeup. And I will only buy from, well, really every place I buy from that they do that. But it's just a matter of I should just be quicker about it. And not all places will do that after 30 days. Some will not even give you a store credit. And after a certain amount of time, not even a store credit. Is that Walgreens maybe? Or Walmart? I don't remember. But anyway, I should do this. And this kind of goes into, I said I kind of tied it into the no buying foundation online. If not yet swatched, I will buy a foundation in store, not swatched, not online, but in store, not swatched, because you can't swatch them at most stores. I know there seems to be a tiny little trend of the drugstores getting testers, but the thing is, if I'm going to buy in store and I'm not able to test it, then I need to really be good about returning it. And even then, I rarely return it. I usually exchange it for a different color. What I've started to do is I've started to buy 2 colors right away. I will only open the one that I think is most likely the match, and at least I have it, which leads me to needing to return the other one within 14 days. I'm pretty good, again, because I own so much foundation, I'm really pretty good about seeing the bottles and knowing what color I am based on the season, etc. And so that's not bad. But returns within 14 days, I'm probably just going to give myself a C, which is average, right? C. I'm not great at it. I'm not awful at it. I am definitely returning. I'm much more aware of returning things more quickly because of this resolution. Many things I have that I own that land up in my giveaway bags are way beyond, every time I go, I forget to take the return, I forget to take the return, I forget to take the return, and then it's 7 months later. Which, by the way, if you have the receipt, Sephora will take. And actually, if you're a VIB, I don't know if it's any VIB, I'm VIB Rouge, but they can also look it up on your account. And if they find it, you can return it, at least at my Sephora. Mine, like I own it. So there it is. I think overall I did really well. I think I did really well for beauty resolutions. I'm doing extraordinarily well on my personal resolutions. I do keep a list of those out, so I don't share those really. So here we go. When a lipstick comes in, a lipstick goes out. Did very well only because I did that major purge, but I was doing well even so. I am absolutely culling my nail polish in half, or 30 a month. I'm doing that like clockwork. No Walgreens beauty shopping unless it's limited edition and hard to find. I have to get better at that. And yeah, way better at that. No buying foundation online if not yet swatched. I'm doing pretty good on that one. Find homes for my gently used beauty by March 31st. It was the date that was the issue. I'm absolutely doing it. I'm doing it constantly, consistently. I send out the, but I didn't get them all out by March 31st. And I realize it's only because I have so much. No full-size perfumes. I've been great at that, and returns within 40 days. You know, better than I was last year, that's for sure. And we'll get better. We'll continue to get better. So there you have it. Links below to some of the videos I mentioned. You know, the original one, and then the lipstick purge. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if you made any, but if you did, I'd love to hear how you're doing. It's never too late. It's just we still have half a year to go. And keeping accountable, and you'll notice these are very doable. It's not a matter of no Walgreens shopping, no more impulse shopping. I was very specific. You know, I didn't just say, hey, I have to cut down my nail polish. I said 30 a month based on the size of my collection. Some people might do it by date, by colors, I don't know. But you know, again, if you take something and instead of just trying to boil the entire ocean, just take a cup at a time. When you get to be my age, it all adds up, and pretty soon you have taken care of an ocean. Thank you again for coming and joining me on this. I hope this was enjoyable. The thing with this new camera is it does not tell me how long I've been recording, so I don't know if I should talk less, talk more. I'm not great at editing. I rarely edit things out. So if this took too long and you're still here, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Oops.